Hello. Hello, 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 hello. All right. About to get started. Let me just mess up my OBS real fast. What the hell did I just do? Okay, there we go. So, let's get rid of my cover page. Hello, 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 hello. And for the most part, I'm just going to use this as kind of like a VOD explanation about the build that I'm trying to do. This is a fresh witch build. All I've done pretty much is gotten off of the beach. A lot of people in general, including me, whenever you start off doing witch, you basically do just a crap ton of minions, and I want to try to do her differently. So I'm using the Chaos Bolt wand because you are able to get a scepter that immediately gives you access to Skelly Men. But I'm gonna do wand and shield focus. And since I don't have any minions, I'm gonna be doing a whole bunch of energy shield at the beginning because I'm not gonna have any minions in order to protect me. So I'm gonna need my shield to protect me. This is the PoE passive skill tree, if you haven't seen it. This is PoE 2, obviously. And looking at it, a lot of people starting off can get a bit overwhelmed because it is overwhelming. But you have to realize that it's showing every single class. Like, this is the start of the witches class. And I'm not sure which is which, but like one of these is warrior, one of these is monk, blah, 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 blah. So it's showing everybody, like absolutely everybody. So you just have to kind of focus on your area, and then you can branch off and do some really cool stuff. One of the biggest reasons people like playing PoE is because of the complexity. Because eventually you get ascended, and then you get even more of this crap. Like you get an extra passive skill thing right here in the middle. It's a lot, but I don't know, it's a lot of fun. You either love it or you don't. It's kind of no one way or the other. So what we're going to start off doing is building up our energy shield so we're able to stay alive, and we're going to be using chaos magic, and we're going to be using contagion. So the whole thing with contagion is you basically curse one person, and when that person dies, the curse spreads to people around them, and it does damage to them. And if they die, the curse spreads further. If they die, the curse spreads further. And the more that it spreads in a small general direction, or like a small area, the stronger it gets. So people, you can wipe out entire mobs really, really quick. But the important thing is for yourself to stay alive. I also have this skill, Earn Earth, which does physical damage, but it raises up these little like skeleton scorpion dudes. And I kind of just want to straight up not use minions at all if possible, and that is what we are going to try to do. So I mean, we're just gonna get started. Yo Frank, what's going on, my man? If you're literally just coming in, you haven't missed anything. The only thing that has happened is I was explaining that I'm not going to do the minion stuff with the witch. Usually most people do minion stuff, and I'm going to try to do her without minions. I don't know if you have any experience with PoE stuff. This is our skill tree. Passive skill tree. So this isn't where you get like your abilities or anything, but it is where you get all your other stuff, your energy shields and your spell damage and everything. This is where a lot of people see the skill tree and they kind of bow out. Like they look at this and they're like, I'm not gonna fucking play that. And I completely understand that. It's kind of, you either like it or you don't. But something important to know about the skill tree, and I did say this a second ago, so if anybody's watching on the VOD, they're gonna hear it again. This is actually every single class all at the same time. So like this is the start of my witch tree, and then one of these is like barbarian, one of these is monk, one of these is ranger. So it looks crazy, and it is, but this is everybody like all at the same time, because you are able to cross into these other ones and get some of their stuff. But if you break it down to where, you know, you look at your own little cone first, it's not as bad. So that is what we are going to be doing. I am using a wand and a focus shield, because since I'm not using minions, I don't have anybody to protect me. So we're going to try to build up our shield as high as possible, so I'm able to kind of tank people on my own. So let's get started. So right now I just have chaos magic, which is the little things that I'm shooting out. And I have contagion, which will infect somebody, and whenever I kill them while they're infected, the contagion will spread. So on single targets, it doesn't really do anything, but once we get multiple targets, that guy's contagious. Oh. And then the contagion spreads, and everybody starts to take damage. So it's really good against mobs, like multiple people. And once it starts to get powered up, we'll be able to wipe out entire flocks of mobs with not much effort. At least that is the plan. Ooh, uncut skill gem. Okay. So the skill gem is how we get our skills. We can lean into the other classes to get skills, but it's everything else is based on, like, you know, if you have enough intelligence, if you have enough strength and all that stuff. What we are going to do is Ice Nova.
Ice Nova.
Now, this will make it, if anybody gets too close, we can do a little ice attack to push people away. The magic in this game looks so good. Yeah, for the most part, it's very easy to make a minion spam with her. That's kind of her whole deal. So we're gonna try something a little bit different. It's not to say that people don't use contagion builds and stuff, because people definitely do, but it's not usually the go-to. You see how it's spreading to everybody? And the more that it spreads, the more damage it does. This lady's just gonna keep on creating little dudes if we don't kill her, though. Very nice. she don't need no minions. And once we build our shield up better, then we'll be able to tank a lot more. Because right now, one big hit can honestly probably kill us. Yeah, I love the way the magic looks in this game. So this will push people away, and it has a chance to freeze. But my freeze isn't really that good because I'm only level 2. So it's more of just a deterrent. See, they're both contagious now. It can be a really strong build. We just have to build into it. Exactly. We'll defeat the one that is now doing the minions. The chaos magic can get really strong too. This character is only level 2. It's a brand new witch build. We're almost to level 3 though. And another big part of PoE is the loot. Kind of adjacent to Diablo. You know, you're able to get unique loots that, you know, there's only one of in the game, one of in your game, you know. Everybody else is able to get them as well. You have to spin while you're running. That's very important. There's a mini boss in there. I'm gonna turn level 3 before I go fight her. I mean, it's a, you know, I'm obviously this isn't like an ad for the game or anything, but I have no problem saying that it's a good game, especially if these are the kind of games that you like. You know, there's definitely, ooh, I'm getting fucked. If you're not into these kind of games, I don't think this game is gonna make you into them. But as far as, like, you know, Diablo-esque kind of stuff, I'll play this game over Diablo any day. Like, I think this game's a lot more fun than Diablo. Okay, so we got our thing, and see, whenever you level up, all it is a passive that you just get to put 1 extra point into this massive fucking deal. Like, that's all you get whenever you level up. Yeah, I can agree with that. A lot of the way that they do ads lately are really off-putting. For the time being, I think we're just gonna level up through energy shields, like I said, because we almost died just there, honestly. All right, gives us a little more into our shield. Once we get up into here, we might vary off into something besides shields. We'll see though. I haven't decided yet. I don't have this build like planned out or anything. It's just something I wanted to mess with. This skill tree looks great. A lot of the little stuff that they did in this game, I really appreciate. Where is there? Look at this. So this is your mana ball. This is your health ball, right? It reflects your cursor. You see that on the health ball? There's no reason for it to do that. It's just like a weird random, you know, thing that they put in there. And if there's fire around, these things will reflect the fire too. Like, there's no point in doing that, but I think it's really fucking cool. All right, let's see if we could get this chick. Now, even though we don't have anything to pass the contagion around, oh, now we do. Even putting the contagion on her on its own will still do damage to her. We want them to die around her. There we go. Very nice. Ooh, you hurt. Look at the magic. The magic effects look so fucking cool. Oh my god, I almost died. Contagion spreading. Almost died like 4 times. So you do have a health flask. I was using that the entire time because I was getting fucking rocked. All right, let's see what we got. We got some gold stuff in here. This is just a quest item. We break it and it gives us a buff. See, we could do a staff build as well, but this focus is what gives you, this focus gives you a lot of shield. So that's why I'm doing wand and focus. Whenever you get items, they're usually unidentified. You have to identify them with this little scroll, and then you're able to use them. Okay, so that does a lot more spell damage, and it gives me cold resistance. We will go ahead and switch that out. You're gonna headcanon. She's trying to show them the better way, that you don't need to hide behind your minions. I don't even have any boots, so we'll just throw those on there. Oh, these boots give us shield. We want those better. Okay. And evasion is just a chance that you just don't get hit in general. Ooh, we have some gold shoes. 24 shield. Increased movement speed, intelligence, and fire. Yeah, those are way fucking better. We would never use this because it's a fucking club and we're a witch. We don't bring ourselves down to using clubs, but identifying them makes them worth more whenever you sell them. So might as well identify everything. This gives us more mana and more intelligence. Yes, yes, yes. Very nice, very nice. So the cool thing about PoE 2 is they did a lot of like quality of life stuff. So right now, you know, I'm kind of full of useless junk that I'm not going to use. They added a button, so wherever you are in the map, you don't have to run around and find a waypoint or anything. Wherever you are, you just hit this and it creates a portal to the nearest town that you were in, and you could just immediately go back and sell your shit. Like it is such a cool quality of life thing that you could just come back to town whenever you want.
Yes.
And we're just gonna sell all this stuff that we are never gonna use.
Deal. Boy, then.
Buy a couple more of those identify scrolls. And then go back right where we were at. Such a cool quality of life thing. And always spinning. Always spinning. And I'm actually playing with Waz right now too. That's another thing that they added to your dog has taken over the couch. He's established dominance. This game lets you play with Waz. Usually in the first PoE and in all of the Diablo stuff, you would just click with your mouse to walk. You can still do that in this game, but it gives you the option to use Waz and then to, like, you know, you just click to attack. I've been enjoying using the Waz. It has been, it feels better to me. Alright, so we do need to go there, but there's also there's a mini dungeon around here that we need to find. Very cool, very cool. Everybody's slowly dying to poison. It's not even poison, I think it's like a curse. Where is this mini dungeon? Ooh. I think we're gonna put this on. Alright. Shield is almost at 100. We're working our way towards it. Ah, there it is. Alright, activate this waypoint. Go down here.
A descent into darkness. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Now there's a bunch of skelly men and mud people down here. That's not racist. This is literally people made out of mud down here somewhere. The contagious one wouldn't die. Ow. What's that robe? More shields. Ah, look, there they are. There's a mud man. He's a mud simulacrum. Always open up the eggs, get the gold. You can freeze pretty much everything. She's, like I said, she's not really built as a freezing mage. My main account is a sorceress who I've leaned into heavily into freezing, and she can actually do exactly what you're saying. Like, whenever she freezes somebody, she has an ability that she has an ability called Cold Snap, which she can only use when somebody's frozen, and it does like an insane amount of damage, and it just makes them explode. Yeah, you can do a lot of really interesting builds with the different characters. That is nonsense. You did not hit me. We may build into her being able to freeze people as well. I haven't fully decided yet. Like I said, it's not like I'm looking at a build or anything. I'm just kind of doing my thing. Alright, all of them died to contagion. You motherfucker. Yeah, my sorceress is, this chick's only level 3. My sorceress is 26, I think, and she is very strong. Yeah, every time that contagion spreads, it gets stronger and stronger. So the bigger the group, the more damage you put out. Yeah, you see how they died a lot faster?
What a pretty worm.
Giant bird! What'd I say? Giant bug, I meant. Ow. Ooh, I'm hurt. I wasn't paying attention to my health. This game is actually early access right now. When it comes out for a full release, it's gonna be free. Right now, if you want to get in on the early access, it's like 30 bucks. So, but if you want to just wait for it to come out, it will be free whenever it comes out. Ow! Oh my god! Ah, you fucking killed me. Son of a bitch. What show is that? That sounds interesting. I'm trying to think of something from I'm trying to think of anything that fits the description. Okay, that headbutt is what killed me last time. That headbutt hurts. This game, like, is difficult as well. It's harder than the first PoE. Like, shit does not care. The creatures will kill the fuck out of you.
The tail.
No, that fucking headbutt, dude. All right, I gotta back up a little bit. Every which way, or that sounds interesting. I can get this, dude. I know I can. That headbutt is like fucking me up. Yeah, you're right. Fucking even the bug is using minions. We must show him the way. Alright, he flashes before he does the headbutt. That motherfucker just bit me. Oh! I just got comboed by the head and the tail. That was a really good contagion right there with all those bugs.
The raven always outsmarts the worm.
All the goodies. The breaking wheel laugh. Alright, let's see. Another skill. Level up our contagion. Make it stronger. We don't have a belt yet. Mana recovery. That honestly really doesn't help, but I mean, it's a belt. Better mana flask. We honestly shouldn't have a problem with mana as long as we keep building up our intelligence. And everything else is doo-doos. Sell everything else. We haven't fully explored the cave. Is there more stuff in this cave? I don't remember. He was the only thing that we needed to do in here. But I don't remember if there's any other bosses or treasure rooms. All right, contagion's starting to get stronger. Yeah, see, they all just wiped out right there. It's starting to spread. It's starting to do damage. Even on solo targets, it's still doing damage. We don't need any of this minion life, minion damage. We don't need to worry about any of that stuff. Raw spell damage. Increased spell damage. Mana regen. Mana regen, I don't think we need to worry about that either. Casting speed. Chaos damage, we might want some chaos damage. Either way, we're gonna get up to this node first. So we'll just keep going that way. If we go against a solid group and they're relatively close together, they get wiped out pretty quick. Let's draw in all of these skelly men all at the same time. Yeah, see that? I pushed 2 buttons on that. I cursed that one skelly guy and I killed him, and then I ran around until everybody else died. I may do that one node that increases that increases the minion damage and spell damage. But I don't know if I'm gonna waste anything on just a minion a minion upgrade. Is that it? I think that might be it. There's like, I think those paths might go into each other. Yeah, see, that spread pretty good to those big guys. Yeah, see, that was like another 2 buttons, and then they all died. Let's get all these skelly men together. Come to me, skelly men. Ow.
I can create better.
Yeah, see? That's not too bad.
No.
We can make it even stronger, too. Hey, what's going on, love? So, this is Path of Exile 2. It looks like we've already fully explored in here, so we'll just go back to town. So, it's kind of like Diablo, but it's very much its own thing. You run around dungeons, you kill a bunch of monsters, you get a bunch of loot. You know, it's that kind of life cycle. But if I had a choice between the two of them, I would usually pick PoE over Diablo, just because PoE kind of, it's a bit more in depth. A good way to show that is by looking at the passive skill tree. This is something that when people see it, they either look at it and they're like, holy crap, you know, I really want to try this game out. Or they look at it and they're like, what the fuck is that? I'm never playing this game. and both of those ways of looking at this thing is completely viable. Like, I completely get it. But whenever you get into it and, you know, you get an idea for a build or whatever, like what I'm trying to do without doing minions, because the character that I'm playing is typically played with minion spam. I'm trying to do something else. I'm trying to not use minions, which is completely viable as well. You know, there's tons of builds of doing what I'm doing. I'm just kind of making my own up as I'm going along. My brain hurts, but it looks beautiful. And these are just your passive skills. Like, each one of these nodes just gives you a little something extra, you know. 15% energy shield, 25% mana regen, you know, energy shield. These are just your passives. Your actual skills come from these orbs that you're able to collect. And that's what will give you. Right now I'm using Chaos Bolt and Contagion, which you infect somebody with Contagion, you kill them, and then the Contagion spreads to anybody that's around, and it does more and more damage the more it spreads. There's a lot to it, but it's not as crazy as people think whenever they first see it.
Hey. Take a punt. You know you want to.
So the whole thing of what I'm doing right now is, like I said, just kind of like a... It's not an anti-minion. Well, you know what? It is kind of an anti-minion build. Because the more people that are around me, the stronger Contagion is, honestly.
Not bad.
But I'm just chilling out. I planned on this just being like a hangout stream
Bye then.
while I cobble together this this weird build.
It was just... Finn makes fun of my collection, but I think it's charming. Goodbye.
All right, so we killed that big worm.
Now this
We turn in this. We get a support gem.
Till next time.
Yeah, she's an anti-minion witch now. It's definitely not on phone, I don't think, but I do believe it's on console. I want to say it's on console. I think it's PC and console, because you can play this on a controller. I'm playing it on a keyboard and mouse, but you can play it on controller. right, so this is something besides a skill gem. This is a support gem. And with this, you can take one of your abilities. Let's go to Contagion. And you can further tweak the build. You could further tweak the skill. So we can make it so 40% more area of effect. 40%, it lasts 40% longer. Support skills deal 35% more non-ailment damage over time. 20% less duration of support skills and damage they inflict. Okay, so this one does more damage in a shorter period of time. It doesn't last as long. I'm thinking a bigger area of effect, just to make sure that more people get the contagion. I think that's the best thing to go with right now. So that fills up this little support slot. Every single skill has 2 of them, but there are ways to add even more to the skill. So there's a lot of customization that you're able to do. Alright, so now our contagion is able to spread even further. Here we gotta spin. Actually, you know, we'll take this back. Not the mud burrow. Mud burrow. I mean, you still have a lot of time. This game is actually on early access right now. I think it's going to be early access for another like 6 months or something like that. Right now, if you want to get in on the early access, it's $30. But whenever it actually goes to full release, it is actually going to be free. So if you happen to get a console or a PC or anything, you know, in the next 6 months or a year, you'll be able to give it a try. I couldn't wait for it to come out and be free. Like I had to pay the money to get into the early access because like I really dig this stuff.
Wellwood has turned foul. I think I prefer it this way.
The hunter anxiety. I get that, man. I completely get that. I'll probably check out Identity V tomorrow. Get a video out tomorrow for Identity V. I haven't I played the other day. Ow. But I haven't put a video out yet. I need to look at the new skins and stuff. I am in a bad spot. I am in a very bad spot. Ooh, that got scary for a second. Somebody was telling me, when did I stream? I streamed yesterday or the day before. I don't remember. Somebody was talking about that, the invisibility bug that was happening. That's pretty crazy. That's a wild bug. Stop pushing me. See, once the contagion spreads, it does massive damage. You just have to make sure that it's able to spread. Intense chat reading. There's another witch in there. I think the witch in there is anti-minion too. I think she's just an ice witch. Why are y'all so strong? I want to kill everything that's around here before I bring the witch out. Our battle shall be legendary. Yeah, I think she just uses a bunch of ice.
A sister in the Grellwood. Curious.
Look at how pretty the magic is, dude. Ooh. Oh, that was close. She almost fucking froze me.
Too long, dear sister.
So fucking cool. All right, what do we get? Do we get another support gem? I'm doubling up on the contagion. The contagion is what we need. So now we can make it last longer as well. All right, so it's bigger and it lasts longer. Never forget to spin. You always got to spin. It's part of the game. See, once it starts to spread, you don't even have to attack him anymore. Because it just gets stronger and stronger.
Well, well. Who is this that adorns the Tree of Souls?
What happened here? This shade, is it still alive? Perhaps it can give us the answers we seek. Only the Count's sword has the power to bind souls to the tree like this. We must free it somehow. To release
pretty much the story of the first arc, the first chapter, is like the king is basically gone crazy and is they haven't gone crazy. They've gone evil,
Can break it.
and
Battlefield not far from here that runs.
they're just murdering everybody. Like if you do the smallest thing, you know, they nail you to a tree or they hang you.
Red veil. Renly will know how to fall. I'll wait here. The old magics will protect me.
Yeah, the animations and the character designs are really pretty. I'm pretty sure they did it in the first PoE as well. They might do it in Diablo as well. I don't know. But one of my favorite things whenever it comes to games that have a bunch of items is whether or not if you put the item on, if it actually goes onto your character model. Like that's like for some stupid reason that's like super important to me. See, like I took off the crown. I don't have the crown anymore on my head. But whenever I put it on, then it's on there. I love that shit. Like, I absolutely love that shit. That means that each and every one of these items is actually modeled and, you know, can be put on and taken off of your character. That for whatever reason, that's like really important to me. I love that shit. You cut yourself with your chair? Why does your chair have such sharp edges? I've seen other games that they don't add it to the character model. It's like you where it either won't add it to the character model or it will just be like a stand-in, like a placement, like no matter what the chess piece looks like, the chess piece that you have on looks the same. It's I've seen different games that have done that. Staff, evasion. So there's three forms of defense. There's evasion, there's shields, like energy shields that I'm using, and then armor. Armor makes it so that you take less damage. Evasion gives you the possibility to completely negate the damage because they miss you, you know, you evade them. And then shielding just gives you, you know, basically a whole layer of extra health before you start to lose life. I'm focusing on shielding right now because shielding is based off of intelligence, and we are going to be leaning heavily into intelligence. So I'm just building up a lot of shields. Since I don't have any minions to protect me, I need to be able to tank all this stuff on my own. How sharp is your chair? That seems dangerous. Very nice, very nice. Contagion for the win. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Why don't you put something on the sharp part? I don't know if I could use a piece of furniture that I would have to worry was going to attack me randomly. we call this the wounding chair. Sometimes it wounds you.
I think
I think there's a sub-boss, a mini-boss somewhere around here. The Grim Tangle. I don't think we're able to do the Grim Tangle yet. I think there's something blocking it down there. The chair has learned self-defense.
the roots here have a mind of their own. I'll need to convince them to part for me.
Farm life game brain. I mean, the play loop, like the loop cycle of this game is pretty simple. It's kill things, get items, you know, kill things, get better items. That's honestly what the game loop is. The passive skill tree, like I said, looks daunting, but I mean, you could fumble your way through here. Everything's good. You know, if you have a game plan like I do, just the fact that I'm building shields right now is enough. And then the skill stuff, honestly, you just do whatever sounds cool, you know? I've decided to build up on the contagion thing. I could easily be building up, you know, Unearth or the minion build or whatever. I would say if you find it interesting, just to give it a try, if you're able to, whenever it comes out on full release. Like I said, it's going to be free on full release, so you can always just give it a try.
I will feast on your soul.
If you're if you're at all apprehensive about it, then I definitely wouldn't recommend buying into the early access. You know, the reason I did is because I knew I was going to enjoy it. Like, I like these kinds of game loops. I like doing builds. Like, I'm a big fan of, you know, trying to think of different builds and stuff to do. That's what I did. That's what I always used to do in Dead by Daylight. That's what I kind of do in Identity V. Identity V is a little more constrictive whenever it comes to builds. But I like doing it in Identity V too. And there's different characters too. Like there's a warrior that has a big ass hammer. You know, you just smack the shit out of stuff. The minion build plays very differently because you are able to make a lot of minions. Like we're not talking about like, you know, you make 3 or 4 skeletons, you know, that walk around you. You can make like 30 skeletons. So you basically just walk around with an army, and your army kills everybody. Which is a lot of fun, honestly. Like it's a fun build. There's nothing wrong with it. I just want to do something different. I just want to do something else. Ah, I have too much shit. Quality of life portal. Let me see if I have. I don't think I have a. No, I do. I think I have a skill orb, but I don't think I have. I don't think I'm able to put it on here. Look, let me see. So here's a skill orb for raising zombies. With this skill orb, you're able to raise 10 zombies. There's a staff. I don't think I have one. Let me see. I don't have one on me. Let's just pretend that this one does it. So there's this skill orb that you're able to raise 10 zombies. There's a staff that lets you raise another 4 skeletons. And then you could have a skill called Unearth that whenever there's dead bodies on the floor, you can cast Unearth on them, and that gives you 8 bone constructs. See right there? So just with stuff that I have on me, I could have 8 bone constructs, 10 zombies, and then another 4 or 5 skeletons. So what is that? 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Just from random shit, that's 23 minions that you could have around you. So yeah, you could get an army pretty fucking quick. Yeah, in universe, that's how they call the way home. Quality of life portal. And there's nothing wrong with that build either. Like, making a minion build is cool. It's fun. Like, I've made a minion build. Like, it's fun to do. That's just not what I'm doing on this build. Now, let's see. That does evasion. That does evasion. I'm focusing strictly on shields. So any of this stuff that has evasion, I'm not really worried about it. And all of this stuff has armor.
Hello.
So we don't need any of this stuff. We will disenchant whatever we're able to. We're going to disenchant those 2.
I've collected these over. Another for my collection.
And then we will sell everything else. Oh yeah, see, and this dude that has like the big wings. These guys have wings, and you know, there's some people that have like auras and like all this shit. These people could be level 1. Yeah, look, this guy is level. What level is this guy? I can't highlight him because he's like in the middle of these two guys. You could be level 2 and you could look like a demigod, because whenever this game does come out, it is going to be free. And then the only microtransactions that you get are it's just cosmetics. Like, all it is cosmetics. You could give yourself wings. You could give yourself like this crazy fucking armor, and it doesn't do anything. It doesn't. This really cool looking armor does nothing. It just makes you look cool. So you just spend money on looking cool if you want to. You don't need to do any of that stuff. But yeah, that's how they make their money. That's how they make money in the first game, the PoE one. It's just cosmetics. Like, that's all it is. The items that I was showing you, the stuff that was in my inventory, that's stuff that you get in the game. That's stuff that you get just by playing. No, looking cool is completely viable. I have this little rock dude. Here, look, I'll put it mine. Look, it's just a normal rock, right? It's just a normal rock with some crystals. This little fucker. Look at him. It's a goblin. It's a goblin pretending to... It's a goblin in a rock costume. And he hangs out and he throws pebbles at people. He just throws rocks at people. There's a little goblin in there. And whenever you're idle, he just throws rocks at people. He's not a minion, he's a follower. Because he doesn't actually do anything. He's just another cosmetic. You bitch, how dare you throw a rock at me? Yeah, I thought that was like the funniest thing ever. He'll like jump up. It's honestly really fucking cute. The idea of a goblin pretending to be a rock is honestly really funny. All right. Where the hell is this? I swear that there's a boss in here. A mini boss. I might be wrong, but I don't think that I am. Oh, you know what? Here it is. I accidentally found it while I was looking at my map. Okay, yeah, there's a mini boss. Can I kill these? Can I Oh, I can contagion these. Okay, that's cool. Ah! Oh my god. That took all of my shield away. Oh, those purple balls hurt. The dodge roll is like super important to stay alive. There was not a dodge roll in the first PoE. I don't think there was. I don't remember. I don't feel like there was though.
It's a pity to end you, monstrous weed.
Later, Frank. Thanks for hanging out. Hunter anxiety is real, man. That's I find this a lot more calming than Dead by Daylight or Identity V. Orb of Augmentation. Yo! I'm looking at my shit. Get out of here. Alright. Level this up to 2. There's a lot of y'all. Look at that contagion. Absolutely beautiful. Very nice. Yeah, as long as you're in the world, like if you're on a map, then stuff can attack you. Like there's no real pause. But if you're doing something that's like important, like if you're doing something that you need to think about, you can set these portals like at any time wherever you want. So you can set a portal, you could go back to camp, do whatever you're doing, and then come back. So it's not a huge issue.
Death and decay.
Ow. So every time that stuff spreads, it gets stronger and stronger. So the bigger the groups, the more damage you do, honestly. I play whenever it comes to Identity V. I like chases more than I like camping chairs or anything like that. So any of the hunters in Identity V that are more chase oriented, those are the ones I like playing. So like the lizard dude, I like him. He's fun to play chase. Undead, he's fun to do chase with. Wu Chang is probably my biggest main on Identity V right now. Because I really like using his teleport to sneak up on people and stuff. Like just appearing next to them. So he's probably the closest thing that I have to a main.
Bones and rust. Death in abundance.
As far as Dead by Daylight, I've been playing Dead by Daylight for years and years. So I can play any of the killers in Dead by Daylight. Lore wise, the Legion's probably my favorite. I like playing Legion a lot. I play as Susie. Susie's my favorite Legion. As far as mechanically, I don't know. I'm gonna die. That was close. I do like playing Legion mechanically. I think they're fun. Who else do I play a lot of? Ghostface is fun. Being able to jump scare people and all that stuff. Hey, what's up, Side Effect? Oh, Guar. What's going on, Guar? How you doing, bud? Thanks for popping in, Side Effect. I appreciate it, Mr. Guar. I'm not great with Wu Chang yet. I was definitely getting better with them because I was practicing them for like a couple of weeks. But I haven't been super active. I need to get back. I need to get back on the Identity V grind. Oh wow, dude, that sucks. I hope you're feeling better. I hope you are on the mend.
Perhaps this is what we need.
Look at that. Look at that value.
Undead.
The more people there is, the better this build is. I've been having a lot of fun with it. I don't think there's a way to... Let me see. Go back home real fast. I'm on the second arc of my main. I haven't been doing hardcore because I've just been messing with stuff. I've been experimenting, kind of like what I'm doing with my witch here. But Yeah, I've been messing with different people. I've made everybody. I've put the most time into my sorceress. She's at level 28. She's almost done with Act 2. There's only a little bit more that I need to do with her. But yeah, I have mercenary cat, monk cat, ranger cat. So I've been messing with everybody as well. Yeah, that's it, love. That's the character select is you being saved from being hanged, and everybody else gets hanged.
Perhaps this is what we need.
The sorceress has been really fun. I didn't have an idea of what I wanted to build with her whenever I started her, but eventually it evolved into ice build, and I just freeze the shit out of everybody. Like, everybody gets frozen and then I explode them, because there's a move called cold snap that whenever somebody's frozen, it does like 800% damage or some shit, like crazy damage. So I just freeze people and then explode them. It's really fun.
Death and decay.
All right, we finally made it to this big node. So this is going to give me 30% more shield and 10 to my intelligence. So that's a big buff right there. Our shield's at 165 now. So we should be able to tank a bunch of the little stuff now. I mean, I would definitely recommend it, love. I know you said that I think you said you only have the phone right now, so you're not able to jump on it yet. But it is still only early access. So hopefully by the time that it goes on full release, you'll have a way to play it. Because when it goes full release, it's going to be free. I would only recommend paying the $30 if you're pretty sure you're gonna have fun with it. Like I played a good amount of the first PoE, so I have no reservations paying the $30 for this one because I knew I was gonna like it. I gotta sell some stuff. Yeah, you get a little bit of currency in it too. That's how I got my pet rock. Can I use any of this? Armor. Nope.
Hello.
Just disenchant. Disenchant and sell.
I like to hold on to. I will treasure it. Bye.
That quality of life portal is so good.
Perhaps this is what we need.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that some of the armor was able to be like open and close, like the helmet and stuff. That's pretty neat.
Putrefy.
Once the contagion spreads, it cannot be stopped. Very nice. Yeah, look, see, here's one of those scepters I was talking about. So literally all you need to do is just have the scepter. I mean, I could technically do it with the take off the shield, put on the scepter. See, look, just having the scepter on gives you 2 Skelly boys. So you can build up a minion army pretty damn quick. You know, I get those 2 boys just by having this on. And then they get higher and higher levels and you're able to get more and more of them. But this is not the Skelly Man build. We are minion-less. But that's how easy it is to get minions, Yeah, the animations and stuff are pretty cool. And they just bone away. They get teleported away. They're like, bye. It was nice to be here. They bone away. What's up, Sin? You know, I mean, that's what happens sometimes. Sometimes they bone away. Oh, this is not a good spot. Look, they're all gonna die now from my thing. I actually won that after I died. Because they all died from my infection. I don't know if I have to do that again. Let me see.
Impudent, and perhaps this is what we need.
Okay, I do have to do it again. I wasn't paying attention. I let them surround me. And that obviously was not a good idea. Wait, do I need to do it again? Did I get the item that I need? I might have bugged it out. Because I killed him after I died. What's the other one? It's not letting me activate it again. Huh. I may have broke it. What was the other one at? Where's the waypoint? Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, 2.5K. Not something I would ever expected, honestly. I mean, if you don't want to... I mean, one of the reasons I use the whole cat thing is just because I didn't want to sit in front of a camera. You know, there's a lot of channels that just do voice stuff. There's a lot of channels that don't do voices at all. Like they do like just strict gameplay. Like I think there's a channel called like Fire and Ice, I think. They have like millions of subs and they don't do any commentary or anything. Like all they do is gameplay. Because like when it comes to me, like I don't have any interest in like, you know, like making like a VTuber model or you know, anything like that. I just wanted something for people to have like as a focal point, you know, something to look at. And I had no intention of ever wanting to like sit in front of a camera or, you know, I don't want to, if I'm going to record something or if I'm going to stream, I don't want to have to shave or fix my hair or, you know, try to look somewhat representable. I just put my cat up and everything's fine. Oh, Grape's awesome. I love Grape. All of my backgrounds, all of my character designs, my emotes, Grape's done all of them for me. On commission, of course. Oh man, that's a good contagion. Keep it going, boys. Come on, come down here. Ah, that was such a good contagion train going on there. Spread the contagion. There's lightning people up there. That's somewhat disconcerting. Contagion! Ow! You bastard. That was a good swarm of infections right there. She has
I think not.
she has done art streams before. I think the last time that I did a shout out for her, I think it was either for her Instagram or her Twitter, because she does take commissions and stuff, you know, to do artwork and different things. I would have to look back though and find exactly what information she had given me.
Death and decay.
She's done a lot of cool stuff for me though. Let me go back to town and I'll pull something up real fast. Very nice. Quality of life portal. Let me see. Pull up image. So I was doing movie nights, and I might do them again. I was just like watching a movie like once a week. Yeah, once a week. And I would have this as a background because I wasn't showing the actual movie, like I was just showing my reaction to the movie. But we would we would watch the movie together, and I would have this in the background, and the mouth opens and closes with the way that I do my thing, just like, you know, how my mouth opens and closes here. But yeah, this is like a bunch of games that I've done the last couple of years. Puppet Master the game with Blade and Leech Woman. I used to do a bunch of builds for Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I don't do it anymore because that game is pretty much over with. But, you know, these are two people from Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and then Dead by Daylight. There's my Susie and Shooter McGavin. So, Grape's done a bunch of my stuff, and I've been very happy to get a bunch of artwork from her. Very cool, very cool. Got a lot of crap. None of this stuff I can use. But we can sell it. We can sell it and we can break it down.
Hello.
Disenchant.
I've collected these up. I will treasure it. Bye.
All right, we're very close to our next level. We will probably get to the next level, set up our
This
next
is
part of the
what we need.
build. Where is it here somewhere?
Putrefy.
Contagion! It gets so strong whenever you get like so many people together. But then you're playing this dangerous game of how many people can I pull together and before I start to die. I mean, it killed all those guys really fucking quick, though.
There's the third.
Was that all of them? No, there's one more. Okay, so whenever I died that one time, it did complete it. It just put it at a different... It put it at a different one. Thanks for hanging out, Sushi. Glad to see you. You too, love. Very, very kind of you to hang out. I'm going to get this level and I'm going to finish off this this mission. I need to find one more of those spire things. And I'll probably call it a night. Okay, yeah, here's the last spire thing. There's my level. Let's throw in our next point. What do we want to do? Cast speed, mana regeneration. I honestly don't think I need mana regeneration. 50% energy shield recharge. We don't need minion life. We'll do recharge for now. I might change that later. All right. Let's do it. Oh, this is an actual boss. Hello, big man. Yeah, this will be a good thing to end it on. This guy can do a lot of damage if he gets you with his stuff. All right, contagion time. All right, that did decent damage. Summon more minions. That's so cool, dude. The boss designs that they did are really fucking nifty. Like, some of these guys are really fucking awesome looking. Him summoning the minions is what's giving me my most damage on him. Summon more minions. Very nice.
Very loud and very dull.
With the mob summons can be bad, but with the contagion build that I'm doing, the more little guys that are around, the stronger my contagion build hits for. So having minions is actually really good for this build. Not me having minions, but them having minions is actually really good for this build. All right, so let's go back home. Quality of life portal.
Here are your spikes, but I would ask what you need these for, but go well.
All right, we will go hammer these into the tree because it's really cool putting them into the tree, and then that will be a good spot. Yeah, see, so this dude is bound to the tree.
What happened here?
We just gathered material in order to make like special nails. And now we can put them into the seals.
Good. Now the others.
Do as I command. Release this shade to my service.
So fucking cool, man.
He's unconscious, but he's breathing. Though, this wound. We should take him back to Clearfell. He may be the only one who knows what truly happened out here. Stay safe, if you can.
And go back home.
The wound only by a grim tangle. Goodbye.
I heard you're heading for the village. Till next time.
Yeah, the ending the tree thing right there is a good spot for now. So, we did pretty good. We started at level 2. We made it to level 7. Our contagion is leveled up with support sockets all the way to 40% more area of effect, 40% longer that it works. So it does 2.4 base damage, and then every time it spreads, it multiplies. It can multiply up to 300% base damage. So that's what I'm saying. The more minions that are around, the more mobs that are around, this thing gets crazy strong, and it just starts wiping everybody out. So as far as a build where we're not using skeletons, we're not using any of the unearthed fucking scorpion men, it's working out pretty well. We've been focusing heavily on shields, which has put in my shield at 165. Not too shabby for level 7. I love the art and everything of this game. So damn cool. Been having so much fun with this. Hey, Mr. Man, you're blocking me. You and your big ass shield. Get away from me. But that is going to be it for now. Thank you, Flying Sushi. So far, I like the way that the build's working out. I have been one-shot a couple of times. That's just part of, you know, not having minions protecting me. But as long as we keep gaining shields and as long as our contagion keeps getting stronger, then we honestly shouldn't have too much problems later on. Overall, this was just kind of, you know, a stream slash VOD of me showing off a different kind of build for the witch. Most people do, you know, a very minion heavy build. There's nothing wrong with that. I've done the minion heavy build. It's a lot of fun. I just wanted to do something that was a little bit different. And people have done contagion builds. I'm not pretending like this is a brand new thing. It was just something that I wanted to have fun, you know, doing a chill stream that I'm just able to hang out and talk and yeah, have fun. Same here, Sushi. Very glad that you stopped by, had a little chat with me. Everybody else that was either passing by or was hanging out, I very much appreciate you. And for now, hey, Moon Girl, what's going on? Yeah, I got into PoE. I've been playing it for probably the last 2 weeks, just on my own. Just been having a really fun time with it. I wanted to do a video, but I didn't really know how to set the video up. So I decided to do a stream and just have the VOD out. So that is what this is. And, you know, hopefully later on you could check out the VOD, Moon Girl. For everybody that was hanging out, I very much appreciate you. And hopefully you enjoyed the stream. Hopefully I see you in another one of my streams. Wee.